When I was a teenager, I watched the Fast and the Furious in cinema.
This is my world.
No, the first one. Never mind how old that makes me. Now, at the time, I thought it was really cool to jazz up your car with lights and mods and stickers. But then I grew older and I realized it's tacky and you shouldn't do it. And that's just a fact. So here's why I've just done it. Specifically, I'm talking about over-the-top stickers. That one's on the underside of the roof panel. There's another even cooler / stupider one that I want to show you, but I'm saving that for later so that you don't think I'm a douche, because let's face it, having a bright yellow 4x4 and then going out of your way to draw more attention to it doesn't exactly speak volumes to your humility or noble character. But here's the thing, I did it for love. Kind of. I'll explain. This pirate is from a tattoo that I got in my early 20s, and it's stupid. In fact, it's the second stupidest tattoo that I have, but it kind of represented a spirit of nonconformity and rebellion, and I really loved that because I just started working in the corporate world, and I felt like I was selling my soul to the man. That rebellious spirit was something I wanted to represent in my Jeep, because I feel like Jeeps stand for rebellion and freedom. I don't mean like machine guns and oil freedom, or maybe they are a little bit like that. I mean like bring me that horizon freedom.
Bring me that horizon.
Exactly, hence the pirate theme, which may not exactly be mature, but don't worry, because from here it gets worse. Robotech was an anime show I watched as a kid about future humans battling giant, Earth-invading aliens with equally giant mecha that turned into space-flying jet fighters. We could argue about how cool that is, but it would really just be an argument about how cool you are not. Now, the most badass fighter jet squadron in the show was called Skull Squadron, and their colors were black with a little pop of yellow. And I wanted to channel the feeling of that when I drive. Now, I popped pretty hard in the yellow from the get-go, so the ratio is off. I also added a little pop of red for contrast, but it's more about channeling the feeling of the thing. This skull and crossbones is traced over their Skull Squadron logo, and I just added some hair to reflect the name of the Jeep. And that's where I maybe went too far. Blonde B, cross, 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 cross. Blonde because she's yellow, and B with some crosses, which could mean anything. It could be blonde beast, or blonde beaut, or blonde badass, or, well, it's blonde bitch. Obviously it's bitch. And, you know, bit offensive, but it wasn't my idea. My wife gave her that name because she was jealous of how much I loved her. The Jeep. And I thought I'd go with it because it does kind of sound like a name that a pirate might give their ship. And that brings us back to thematic consistency. Look, it even has a hook. Are you feeling it? Sorry, I won't do that again. But why am I making a video about all this? Am I just some asshole talking too much about his car? I probably need to be honest with myself and admit, yeah, a bit. Except, this isn't a story about a car. It's a story about an idea. A stupid, messy, fun idea that wouldn't shut up until I made it. I mean, it's not finished, but it is expressing a feeling, which is important because every worthwhile idea should have something to say. And I don't mean saying that you have money or taste, which clearly I don't, but expressing something true and weird and beautiful to the world, and perhaps more importantly, to yourself. When you can apply an idea to an object so that it expresses something like that about you, that's when material things start to have real value. It's then, and only then, that an object is worthy of love. God, I've been in advertising too long, starting to believe my own bullshit. I've parked backwards. Let me know what you think about that, and if there's an idea that you've put into an object so that it expresses something about you, whether it's a car or a house or a jacket. I'm all ears. In the meantime, I need to put the roof back on because I promised you more coolness / stupidity at the start of this video once I'd explained away all the douchiness. And I'm not saying I've succeeded, but this is as close as I'm gonna get. I turned the entire roof of my Jeep into a giant black pirate flag with a sticker that will definitely pull the paint off if I ever try to remove it. Fuck it. Let's make some shit.